The Wealthy Empire Network.
Yo, what's going on, family, on this good old Friday? So today I just want to talk to y'all about like buying on pullbacks and buying off the NBA strategy, how to get on multiple entries, and how to make your account grow like this with a smaller account. All right, that's what we're going to talk about. So look, this is what you can do, guys. So anytime the market, and this is on mobile as well. So anytime, well, first let me say this. Any of the GBP pairs like GBP, JPY definitely goes like 100 pips a day, meaning that it goes and it trends a lot. So meaning if it's going up, usually it goes up for a long time. If it's going down, it's usually going down for an extremely long time. Right now, we just happen to catch this long uptrend. Check this out. Look at how long that's been going up, y'all, for a long time. Right? So probably starting about since September 11th, 2020. Y'all, this thing has been going up. Look at this. Non-stop bullish direction. Right? And this is where we are today. So this candle, I mean, this whole trend has been going up on GBP, JPY. And so I got in on these. So let me go back. I got in on this one. Okay. And pretty much this part right here, that usually GBP, JPY is like up and down, just straight up and down all the time. It's usually going up and down. So usually when the market goes up, comes down, I'll usually try to buy at the pullback, right? So on this particular one, when it went up and came down, I bought right in here in this area, pulling back. And then, you know, the market shot up, right? I didn't buy again to over here on this pullback. I didn't even get in on this one because I could have got in right here, right? It would have probably been a better entry if I'd have got in like directly right here, but I didn't. Got in, you know, right here. Market shot up right in here. This is where I got in right there. You see the dotted line, but that's where I got in at. Market shot up. I could have came back at the pullback right here, right? And the reason how I would have known to hold this trade is just because of the trend in the past. The trend in the past, I mean, the market's been going up, like I showed you guys, forever. Literally, the market on H4, the market has been going up forever. Just look at the trend, right? So you can set key levels. You can, you know, set support and resistance, however you want to do it. But with this particular pair, I mean, it's like night and day. All right. So all I do is I wait for it the market to go up, pull back. I try to find me an entry. Go up, pull back, find me an entry. And like I said, I missed this one. It was another small one here. Didn't catch it. But I did catch this big pullback right here. Okay, that it's at right now. And see, and the reason why, like, see, on the M15, you could have caught a drop like this. This would have been a nice drop. But I was looking at the H4. And since it's still an uptrend, I was like, I'm just going to hold this. Because if this does decide to pull back some more, next candle, you know, goes up, then I'll be back, you know. So this one, like I said, it was up and it was out, up and out. So this is the kind of stuff you can do. But like I said, I could trail my stop loss if I want to, as well, to protect profits. And I could just take profits if I wanted to. But as far as gold, let's take a look at gold. All right. So the gold, same way, you know, the trend has been, you know, it's been down for since, let's see, January 5th. About January 5th, the trend has been going down. All right. So I was just waiting on the pullback. Of course, I wasn't looking at to catch any of these, but I did catch it right here. Market came, pulled back, right? I thought it was going to pull back right here, but got in, had a little drawdown, came back, pulled all the way back, pulled through, and now it's headed in a downward direction. And so that's how I'm able to catch those. Okay. So it's just a patience game. Like I said, it really is. It's just a patience game. Eventually, like the more you do it, the more you'll get better at it. But like I said, always look at higher time frames to find the trend of the market. So even if you look at the daily, you know, you can find the trend. And as you can see, the trend now is starting to come down. And eventually, I believe in the future that the market is going to come back down to this point right here. Right? Just because of what's happening to the left. Usually, it tries to match it on the right. See, as you can see right here, it's starting to hit this zone. Once it breaks through here, of course, it's gonna try to match this zone right here, right? So that's long-term trading if you ever want to get into like swing trading or whatever. I haven't been swing trading a lot. Y'all know that because I'm a scalper, but sometimes I just want to give it a shot. You know, sometimes I like to test the waters a little bit, play around with the swinging. It's cool though, you know what I mean? Especially once the market gets past, you know, where you put your entry in, you wake up and it's way up here, you're like, oh, okay, well, I ain't got to worry about it just dropping down here immediately. I can hold for a while. And that's the cool part about pullbacks. But yeah, any pair, y'all, has pullbacks, any of them. I mean, you can go to any pair and you can find them. So for instance, like on this one, let's see what it's doing right now. This on the M15, so it's forming a candle going up. It's already bounced off the 25, so I could get in on another position right here and try to see if it's gonna ride up. My position is here. See, so what I could do is also, let me move this out the way, grab me a trend line, and I could just draw one about right here. All right, so yeah, I could draw a trend line to look at that bounce, right? If this starts to break trend, then I'm like, okay, well, I may be looking to get out, but until then, I could be looking to hold. And that's how you can do any of your trades, you know what I'm saying? So if you are like in a uptrend, right, and you set your trend line, the moment, you know, it starts to break trend, so maybe it may do a false breakout, so it may dip its head below the trend line and then come back up, or it may, if it comes down, breaks the trend line and comes back and retests it and start heading down, that's a downtrend. It's time for you to get out, right? So this is how you can monitor, okay, when do I get in? I mean, when do I get out or when do I get in? Also, a way to get in on trend lines is just buy at the pullback, right? So the market's going up away from the trend line, right? Away from the trend, right? And it comes back and retests it. At the retest, you're looking to buy again. And that's what happened here. Market came up, shot down, looking to buy again, right? Try to get at its lowest point. And that's usually how you do it. So, I mean, the trend, like I said, the trend stretches even longer if you want to drag it way down there, but you don't got to, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to stretch it all the way down there, but you can just see kind of where the market was, like a head up, bounce, did this thing. Usually it always comes back to the trend line eventually, you know what I'm saying? Tried to right here, didn't. Finally came back and retested here. But all these is potential buys. Like if, you know, this is how you can like monitor your potential buys, because the closer it gets to the trend, you're looking to buy. So anytime we try to get a bounce off of the trend line, we're just looking to buy. And that's the same thing as the pullback. Market goes up, pulls back, we're looking to buy. Goes up, pulls back, we're looking to buy, especially on the uptrend, right? You're not necessarily looking for sales on the uptrend, unless you just want to do it, right? Like right here. You could have, it's an M. You know, we talk about the M's, and if you could see it, you could trade it. But if you brand new and you can't see it, don't trade it. Like right here, I could have seen that this right here was a certified M. You know what I'm saying? Second leg of the M is where you sell. But people who don't know that, people who don't trade enough, they wouldn't catch it. You know what I'm saying? So right now on this trade, I'm just looking for a specific, if it comes and bounce, I may even buy again. Ride it back up this way. Right, if it starts to, let me erase that. If it starts to break down, dang, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this popping, you know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. All right, so if the market starts to break down this way, I'm not gonna get out just yet, but if it breaks down this way, comes and retests right here, and then heads back this way, then yeah, I'm out of there. I'll take whatever profits I got, you know, which is fine, you know what I mean? But like I said, if the market does come right here and bounce and then heads up this way, then we back in the money. But if not, I'll get out. And that's how I know when to get out. That's how I can monitor my stuff. So that's how I cannot panic. And I'm like, all right, I might take a smaller profit, but it's still a good profit for the day. You know what I'm saying? You could do all kind of stuff with 2 racks. You know what I mean? You can do a couple things with that. But yeah, so this is how you can analyze the market on any pair, like literally. Just set up a zone. Also monitor, Cause see, look, even on the NBA, the RSI hit on the 75. But remember what I told you guys on the NBA strategy, whenever the market hits, if it hits 75 and it's telling you to sell, if it's an uptrend, you know you're not looking to sell for long. So right here we see the market was on 75, and this is the point where it was selling. And it did sell right here, but it didn't sell for long before it shot back up. So you gotta monitor your uptrend, all right, or downtrend. So if you're in an uptrend, if you do take a sell, if you do, because that's normally against the rules, you're not supposed to sell during the uptrend. But with the NBA strategy, it does respect 75 level, even right here. Like even on this one right here, right? 75, look at it. Right here, it dropped. But we know we're not holding for long because it's still an uptrend. So you had two positions. The alerts would have went off here, dropped, came back up, alert you again, drop. That would have been two good, nice, good, you know, things. And you know, okay, we're not holding too long, so I don't have to worry about that. But vice versa, you just using all of these different strategies to scan the market and to really kind of figure out where the market is going. I just really realized that these bounce off this 75 a lot. It bounced off the 25 a lot. As you can see right here in y'all face, it hit off the 25, shot up, right? This is one I would hold because it's an uptrend. Okay. You got that? I would hold this one because it's an uptrend. Now, if it was a certified downtrend, then I wouldn't hold it. But I'll hold this because it is an uptrend until it shows me otherwise. And showing me otherwise is just if it comes down here, breaks through, and then retest here, and then comes down, then I'm like, I ain't holding no more. I'm not holding it no more. I'm out because it broke the structure of the market. But if it keeps going up, or even if it comes back and tests like right down here, then I'm good. And it bounce up, I'm good. But until then, I ain't got to get out, right? And I just hold. See, equity back at 4,000. But that's just what it is, right? And so this is how you guys will be able to eat in the market every day. So again, anytime you first look, you want to look for your trend to see where the market is going. If you want, normally you can have a false trend because on the smaller time frame than the larger. So you always want to look at the larger first. All right. So you can go to the H4, the daily, and look. It's a clear trend, and the candles are smaller here. So now I can see, look at it's a clear trend that the market is going straight up. Okay. So now what are we looking for? We're looking for buys on the lower time frame. All right. So now that I see it's going up here, I can go to the M15, right? And I can look for pullbacks to get in on a buy. All right. So if the market was going up here, you don't ever want to get in late. Okay. So I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm talking about. So if the market is already going up, like let's say it's already did this whole thing right here. Let's say it already did this. You don't want to try to get in on a buy right here. All right. You might catch a little bit, but then you're going to catch that dip, and that's what you don't want to do. So if the market is already going up when you're looking at it on the M15, wait till it pulls back, right? Wait till it drops like this, and then you try to get in. You may get in a little early. So let's say you got in right in here and it ain't go up yet, but it's still pulling back. And you try to get in on your big boy down here, and then you ride it up, right? Set your trend line so you'll know, so you can monitor it and say, hey, if it doesn't break this trend line, then I'm good. But if it does come down and bounce off this trend line, then I'm looking for it to bounce and go up. So I'm looking to buy again down here. But if it breaks through this trend line, it breaks through it, comes back and retests it, and then starts heading back down, that's when you know, all right, this just have to cut this loss, and that's it, right? I got to cut the loss, and that's it. But until then, you just hold, right? You just hold it, and you get this money, $1,600. Right? I already had 600 in there, took another 1,000 off the credit card. That's how you do, man. Look, so that's what, like another thing, like I leverage the bank's money. I don't have to use my own. So I could take 1,000 off a credit card, flip it, take the money out, pay the card back, keep the rest on that, grow it, take the money out again, put it in something else. And that's just how you can flip money all day long. Right? Flip, flip, flip. That's all we own. We flipping everything. But like I said, it comes with times, it comes with patience. And eventually you'll get it. You know what I'm saying? Eventually you will get it. So Let me see this one. Let me check this one out. On the I'm gonna have to see where the trend is at on the M15 or on the H4. See, on the H4, right, it's letting me know it's still a downtrend. On the M15, it's looking like an uptrend, low key. So that's what I was talking about. See, you'll be looking for it to bounce and come way up here, but not knowing that on the H4, look at the trend. Trend is heading downward, right? So you got to look at that. That's what I'll be talking about. That's why you got to always check the higher time frame first and then move backwards to the lower time frame. So that way you'll know, okay, I see what's going on. So now we looking for a pullback. So technically it's starting to pull back a little bit. I could wait to see how far and sell again and let it drop on the M15. So that's what I'll be talking about. But yeah, man, hopefully that, you know, helps you guys trade. This is just easy money. As you can see, this one went in profit right here at the top because the market's still shooting. I told you, this is ones that you can hold. You know what I'm saying? But on this Good Friday, I'm just going to take this money. All right, we're just going to take this money on this Good Friday. Just for y'all. To show you how you flip accounts. Come on, bruh. Oh, snap. What's going on? You better close me out of here. Request by server. I know you lying. I know you lying. Let me do this. There we go. Well, they better not be playing with my money. There we go. Ah, see, and they played me. So now I can't even get out on there. That's 2,400. There we go. I'll take. It don't even matter. Just give me what I need. All right, I'll take that 2,400 on this good old Friday. Easy money. You see what I'm saying? Easy money, y'all. Stop playing. Learn how to trade. Please learn how to trade. Take your time. Be patient. I don't care if it take you 6, 7 months to a year, 2 years. Don't quit. Don't give up. Keep trading. I promise you, it'll work out. You will learn. You will understand the market. You won't be as jittery when you hop in the market. It'll just be smooth selling. All right. So it's your boy Jeremy Cash, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all in another video. Peace.